Hi, welcome to BetSafe's Champions League preview for Wednesday's group stages, the last game in 2016 of the group stages. I'm Alan Mcinally, former Bayern Munich striker, and of course now Sky Sports Soccer Saturday pundit. With me as ever, City striker, ex-City striker I should say, probably wish I still was, yeah. Paul Dickov, and of course ex-Premier League manager Harry Redknapp with a look at group stages on Wednesday night. Let's start right away with our trebles, which of course we give you every week on Premier League preview, and this time for Champions League. We have all gone for Porto to beat Leicester City.
Well, Leicester are home and hosed, don't they, in that group, so you know I'm sure they'll be resting a few players. Porto need a result.
Yeah.
I think that I'd have to fancy Porto strongly. I think it's almost a certainty. I think they'll definitely beat Leicester.
We give a good note to Leicester. They've done really well. I mean, domestically they've been terrible, but Champions League have been unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
They can't win it, can they?
No chance.
3,000 to 1, is it?
Yeah, exactly, something like that. Porto
I said that last year. I said they couldn't win the Premier League about Christmas time. I said impossible. But they did.
I know, yeah. I mean, 1-3 Porto, they're short, but I mean, again, it's somewhere I've played in Europe. It's a tough place to go at the best of times.
They're good at home, aren't
they?
Very, very good.
Home form's very good.
Portuguese teams.
Fantastic fans, but look, Leicester are going to go. I would imagine Ranieri will make 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 changes because they need to win the Premier League at the weekend.
Exactly.
Man City going to the King Power as well.
I'm just bouncing. I should have mentioned we are actually in Ricky Hatton's gym in Manchester. Fantastic opportunity. We will be speaking to Ricky on our Premier League preview coming up. Just in case you heard the music there, because I think somebody's getting ready for a bit of a,
looks like you are there,
a bit of a thing. Yeah, exactly. On your treble, you've done Porto. You've also done Real Madrid
against
Dortmund, which is a bumper game. I know the game's in Madrid, but
I think it's the game of the week, isn't it?
Oh, by
Madrid Dortmund, and Madrid are in fantastic form in La Liga. You know, they got a point against Barca in the El Clasico at the weekend, and with it being in the Bernabeu, with Madrid having to win to top the group, which will be massive. We all know how important it is to come first in the group.
Yeah. No Gareth Bale though.
No Bale at all. But I just think with being the Bernabeu, Madrid having to win, Dortmund, you know, as long as they don't get beat, the finish is top of the group. But I can't see past Real Madrid in this one. As much as Dortmund are scoring goals, loads of goals, but they concede a lot of goals as well. You know, 8-4.
Yeah. And that was one of the things. I'm just had a look because I went a little bit crazy in terms of getting us a good price on BetSafe, hoping to get a few quid in the sportsbook wallet. Over 5.5 goals, 33-5. I mean, would you go over? I mean, it's a lot, but I'm trying to get us a price here. If it if it's going to be as open as that, it could be we attack you attack us.
It could be open game, couldn't it? Yeah. For that sort of price, it'd be a value, isn't it?
I just look the way Dortmund defended in the last game, scoring 8 goals and conceding 4, and it could have ended up 12-8 in that game. Do you know what I mean? And that's what Madrid going forward for me.
Real Madrid 9-11, the draw 16-5, Dortmund 31-10, so just about 3-1. Harry, you've gone for Spurs.
Yeah, I think Spurs, you know, even though they're obviously they can't qualify for the next stage of the Champions League, they're going to want to have a win.
That Wembley thing's unbelievable, isn't it?
I could see Wembley being a big disadvantage to them this year, and that's how it's worked out. But
7 games now.
That's incredible. That is genuinely
7 games.
I think they'll just about win this game and get themselves in the Europa League, which is not ideal for them.
Do they really want that?
Well, not really. I wouldn't. You know, I'm sure Daniel would. They, you know, and the chairman and the board would. They want European football still. But I suppose really Pochettino, in all honesty, he probably is looking at
Premier League, isn't it? It's massive.
I would think. I mean, they're not going to throw the game. They still want to win the game because they want to get rid of the thing round their neck, but they can't win anywhere other than at home. Yeah. And they want to try and win a game at Wembley. But I suppose it is what it is. Leverkusen 79 and Spurs probably favourite to win the game, but they should be, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they should be, and I fancy them. And I think it's a strange one with the Europa League because when they were in it last year, Harry, they started really well and took it really, really seriously, but as the season went on and they thought they'd a chance of winning the league, they sort of binned it off a little bit. But I would think any team in Europe, they want to try and win whatever competition it's in, don't they?
I spoke to a Russian journalist yesterday, funny enough, he rang me and asked me who I thought would win the game, and he said the Russians are a poor team.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw Russia in the
Euros,
didn't we? I mean, the centre halves. It's his last game. The coach is retiring after tonight as well. I think that
You could see Tottenham winning comfortably.
Yeah, I would think so. I think Spurs with a few goals, exactly. Leverkusen is another one of yours. Leverkusen at home to Monaco. 79 Leverkusen just saw John. Well, I always bang on about Leverkusen because that's a tough place to go. They score goals. 14-5 a draw, 19-5 Monaco, who, to be fair, defensively are not too bad.
They're not, but I just think very similar to Leicester and a few other teams this week that Monaco have qualified. Nothing to play for at all. You know, whereas Leverkusen, they need a result at home. And I know you've been a big fan of Leverkusen's, and they were outstanding when they played Tottenham.
I think
Leverkusen going forward, scoring goals,
very good.
and I just think it's a bit of a rubber, really, isn't it? You know,
exactly.
Going there, and that's why I've chucked him in there.
I've also thrown in, because my treble was Leverkusen, Porto, and Sevilla to go to Lyon and win. Yeah, I know.
It's a big game, that.
I know. Can you see that, H?
Sevilla, I mean, they're a good side, aren't they? But
I think I'm saying I'd probably go down to head, but I'm a big Sevilla fan. I think they're a good team. I think defensively they're absolutely brilliant.
I think they might want to get back in the Europa League again and win it again.
Well, the only thing is, I think they should be
banned.
They should be banned out of that. That's why I'm thinking, you know, they should really be setting their sights a little higher than maybe trying to do something like amazingly win the Champions League.
I think if you look at both teams, I think Sevilla by far have got the better players.
Yeah.
But I just think we've been in Lyon, and Lyon still having a chance. You know, if Lyon beat Seville, they jump above them to go and qualify with Juve, and that's the only iffy bit for me. But I think team for team, player for player, squad for squad, Sevilla by far the best.
It's dangerous betting on some of these games because you just don't know. The teams that are qualified, are they bothered? They're going to put reserve teams out and make 10 changes, and you know, they're not good betting propositions in lots of the games, but the games that have got something resting on are worth.
They're the ones that to go and have a go at.
Probably one of the reasons why my treble's at 30-41 from Tuesday night. The Dickov treble, Porto, Madrid and Leverkusen at 4-1. The Mcinally treble, Leverkusen, Porto and Sevilla. And Harry's is Leverkusen, Spurs and Porto. And if you want to see Harry's price, click on the link below, go to the special treble bets and have a bet. If you're a new customer and you fancy a treble, £10 on, we will give you, or BetSafe will give you, we won't, £20 absolutely free. Good luck to all your bets on Wednesday night on Champions League. That's it from me, Harry and Paul, and let's hope on Thursday morning your sportsbook wallet is looking a little better than it is right now. Good luck. You've got to be in it to win it.